Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the February reset. So today is our day 6, the penultimate day of the challenge, and we're going to be working on detoxifying the body. So poses that are really good for this kind of thing, for cleansing and detoxing, are twists. So we're going to have a lot of twists throughout the practice, and you should feel quite loose and like you've had a good detox to your day. We will make a start and we'll come to a comfortable seated position on the mat. Relax the shoulders down, hands to your knees. Just start closing the eyes and start taking some breaths here. Maybe you are taking this practice for a reason. Maybe you're looking for something to detox yourself after December and January that have just gone. But whatever it is, just think about that now. Think about your intention. And just take a moment here, breathing and being. Perfect. We can start to blink open the eyes and we'll start moving into the practice. So inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Bring the left hand forwards, right hand back. Inhale, lift up again, face forwards. Exhale, twist to the left. So right hand forwards this time and left hand back. Inhale, reach up again. And we'll do one more on each side, so twist to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Really getting into the spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, just cactus the arms. We're going to open up the chest slightly, just getting ready to move the spine, but also open the chest up. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, just bend to the left. Keep your arms in cactus shape. Bend to the left. Come back up, keep both seat bones on the mat and bend to the right. And then we'll come back up through center. Bring your hands together at heart center. Close the eyes just for a moment and we're going to take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh out of the mouth. Start to blink open the eyes again and we'll move into the rest of the practice. So we're going to come to our tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to tuck the toes, maybe bring the hands a little bit further forwards actually, because we're moving into our downward facing dog, our first downward facing dog of the practice. So pedal out the feet here. And just take a little move in the hips, start to wiggle the body. Don't worry what it looks like, don't worry about the alignment, just do what feels good for you here. Moving into your pose, starting to wake the body up a little bit. And then we'll come to a still downward facing dog. Start to tiptoe your way towards the top of the mat. Fold over the legs and we're going to bring the left foot behind the right and all the way, try and get it next to the foot, the right foot. Inhale, come to your flat back, so hands come up the shins. Feel that twisting in the legs. Exhale, fold down. Start to unravel the legs. Bring the left foot back to underneath the hip. We're going to bend into the left knee. Keep the left hand planted, straighten the right leg and reach your right hand up. Opening up in the chest, reaching that right hand all the way up to the ceiling. Take an inhale and then exhale, drop back down. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to step back with the left foot. So we're coming to a low lunge here. Drop the left knee, untuck the toes, keep a 90 degree in your front knee. From here, we're going to think about pushing into the mat with the feet. And we're going to start to cartwheel the hands open and come to a twist. So we're opening out to the right, facing your bent leg. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands back down. Tuck the back toes, and we'll step back to our downward facing dog. Take a couple of pedals in the feet. And then from here, we'll start to tiptoe our way towards the top of the mat again. And this time, in our forward fold, we'll bring the right foot behind the left leg and just try to get it next to the foot. Inhale, come to your flat back, hands come up the shins. Exhale, fold down again. Unravel the legs. Bring your feet hip distance again. And this time we're going to straighten into the left leg. Bend into the right leg. Keep the right hand planted and reach that left arm up. All the way. Not only feeling a really nice stretch down that left side of the hip, but also opening up in the spine, starting to get it twisting. Take an inhale. And then exhale, start to come back down. From here, we'll take another inhale in our forward fold. And then exhale, step the right foot back this time. Come to your low lunge, untuck the right toes. And again, think about pushing into the mat with the legs. And cartwheel the hands up and open out to the left. So right hand's forward, left hand is back. And keep trying to twist. Maybe looking just to the side or trying to look back to that back shoulder. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Frame the front foot, tuck the back toes and step back to your downward facing dog. Here in your downward dog, we're going to think about pushing into the feet. So you can have a bend in the knees here, but we're just pushing towards the feet. Find your comfortable kind of position. So I'm going to give you a couple of options here. Whether you don't quite have your balance here, then just start to push your face to look underneath the left armpit. You can keep that right hand on the mat, but just rotate the chest and twist in the spine. If you want to go a little bit further, then keep the left hand on the mat, and we're going to reach the right hand towards the left leg. So this will help us to kind of push ourselves into the twist, but just keep using that left hand to push into the mat. Gradually start to come back, and we'll go to the other side, whether that's grabbing onto the right leg with the left hand, or whether you're just keeping both hands on the mat and looking underneath your right armpit. Start to come back. We'll inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring the right foot towards the top of the mat. So we're setting up for our high lunge now. Tuck the back toes, really energize that left leg and lift up to your high lunge. So in your high lunge, we're reaching up towards the ceiling, but we're looking forwards. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hands come through to heart center. Keep energizing the legs, really grounding into the mat. Take another inhale. As we exhale, just the upper body is going to twist towards the right. Now you can stay here, or if you want to go a little bit further, then just tuck your left elbow outside of your right knee and stack the elbows. Keep energizing in those legs and really use your elbow to push into the twist. We'll take a last breath here. And then we'll start to lift back up. So we're twisting and standing upright. And then exhale, come back to face the front. Lift the arms up. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step back towards your plank. And we'll start to take a vinyasa. So we'll take an inhale. And then exhale, drop the knees, and then the chest and chin all the way down, elbows close to the body. Inhale, slide up, lift your chest, come to cobra, relax the shoulders. Exhale, move back to your downward facing dog. Take an inhale through the nose here. And exhale, cleanse it all out, sigh out of the mouth. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring the left foot in between the hands. Find your high lunge position with the legs and start to lift that upper body up to your high lunge. Hands are energized up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands through to heart center. Keep that right leg really nice and energized. Take another inhale. And then exhale, start to twist that upper body to face the left side, but really try to keep your hips squared to the front. So you can stay here, or we can start to bring the right elbow just outside of that left knee and stack the elbows. So use this to push into the twist. Take an inhale here. Exhale, start to lift back up if you're not there already. And then face forwards, inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, frame your front foot, step back to your plank, your Santalanasana. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. All the way down. Inhale, lift the chest, come to cobra. And then exhale, move back towards that downward facing dog. So this is our final downward facing dog of the class. We'll just take a really big inhale through the nose and then cleanse it all out. Start to drop the knees down to the mat. Perfect. So we're going to swing the legs round to face the front of the mat. And from here, we've got two options. So I'll give you a couple of options just to work through. We're going to bring the right sole of the foot outside of the left knee. And you can keep this left leg straight, or if you can keep both seat bones on the mat, then just bring the left foot towards the right hip, so it's bending round. As long as you've got those hips on the mat, then it's fine. If you can't quite do that, then just keep the left leg straight for now. We'll bring the right hand behind the back. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, tuck the left elbow outside of right knee and twist into it even further. Inhale, sit tall, reach the crown of the head up to the ceiling. And then exhale, twist a little bit further. And then when you next exhale, come back to face the front. Unravel the legs and we'll go to the other side. So straighten out your right leg. Bring the left foot outside of that right knee and stay here, or bring the right foot all the way round, bending around the seat. Bring the left hand behind. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, tuck the right arm, elbow outside of left knee and twist into it. So use that elbow against the knee to push into the twist. Inhale, reach up, extend the spine. Exhale, look towards your left shoulder, your back shoulder. And then when you next exhale, come back to face the front. Unravel the legs and start to shuffle yourself down onto the mat, to the front of the mat. Bring your hands out in front of you and we'll take an inhale. And then exhale, while we engage the core, just start to roll down the spine, taking it really nice and slowly. So we're not in a rush, just trying to lower down onto the back, going through the sticky spot and then making our way down. So from here, we'll bring the knees in towards the chest. Hold on to the knees. Take a slight rock from side to side, just nice and gently. Perfect. Come back to center. And from here, we're gonna open our arms out wide. Lift the hips up slightly and pop them over towards the left, and then drop the knees over to the right. So you wanna have your hips stacked. And the main aim here is to keep the left shoulder on the mat. Keep pushing it into it. And you can keep looking up, or you can look towards the left side, the left hand. Just enjoying this twist, enjoying this super, super detoxifying pose. Gradually start to bring the knees back up through center. And we'll go to the other side, so adjust the hips over towards the right this time. Drop the knees over to the left. Look towards your right hand or keep looking up, but just keep pushing your right shoulder into the mat. Take a couple of breaths here. cleansing the body, rebooting that nervous system. It's almost like we're wringing out a wet cloth. We're wringing out the spine from tension. Perfect. Then gradually start to lift back up through center. Bring the feet mat distance. Let the knees fall into one another. And you can bring the hands either to your belly, one hand to your heart and one hand to the belly, or hands by your side. Close the eyes and we'll just take a few breaths here. Thinking about how our body feels now compared to how it felt when you stepped onto the mat. And maybe thinking about how your mind feels. Does your mind feel any different after all that cleansing and detoxing? Take a moment to come back to your intention. So whatever it was, just have a little think about it now. And this is where I'll leave you. So namaste. You're more than welcome to stay here for as long as you want, just enjoying and savouring up the feeling. Otherwise, I will see you here tomorrow for our day 7, our final day of February reset. And yeah, it should be a really nice one just to end the whole challenge. I will say again, just make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying it. It's just there, I think. And yeah, so you can keep up to date with all the videos. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow.